Hi everybody, I'm Manorama and this is Sanskrit Studies and Luminous Soul Corner, and I want to welcome you all here today. Today we're talking about the Sanskrit word of the week, and the word this week is Īśwara. Can you say that? Īśwara. So what you want to do is hold that first vowel for 2 beats, 2 matras, right? Because it's a long E, so the sound is Īśwara. Īśwara. Now you could make the W sound a little more like a V. That's a more central and northern version of the pronunciation of Sanskrita, and that would be Īśwara. Īśwara, but that is the word. So we'll stick with Īśwara today as a pronunciation. So with Īśwara, I wanted to say this, sometimes we see mispronunciations of the word, and here's a mispronunciation. Īśwara. Īśwara. That's not the pronunciation you want to hold to. So listen again for the proper pronunciation. Īśwara. Good. Try it again. Īśwara. There you go. Okay, so what does this mean? It means God or Lord. It's a very meaningful word, and I thought I would speak about it today in the context of Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. And my teacher did a beautiful translation of Patanjali's work. I have a copy of his book here. Okay, and in chapter number 1, Sutra 23, Patanjali, and you'll see it here if you have his translation, he says, Īśvara pranidhanadva. Īśvara pranidhanadva. Can you try saying that? Īśvara pranidhanadva. And we can chant that for a moment. So just take a moment right now, pause. Breathe in and exhale so that you have a connection with your body, you have a connection with your mind, and you have a connection that's more in awareness with your breathing. And I'll lead and you follow. Īśvara pranidhanadva. Īśvara pranidhanadva. Īśvara pranidhanadva. Īśvara pranidhanadva. Om. Sutra 1.23. What this sutra is instructing and inviting the reader or the listener to engage is the concept of self-surrender. In other words, individual self to the cosmic self. And that's a really big idea, right? But how do I trust in God? And we all have experiences that we walk through in our lives that we don't sometimes understand. We say, how is this happening? Or this doesn't make sense. But there's a measure that we need to bring to the experience of Īśvara pranidhanadva, trusting in God. And Patanjali is speaking about in his Yoga Sutra that we have several ways that we can go about experiencing that union within. One of the ways is through practice and non-attachment. And another is suggested to us, Īśvara pranidhanadva, you can surrender to God. Now we all have different views about the concept of surrender. Some of us understand surrender as though it's a failure in some way, right? But in the context of yoga, surrender isn't failure. Surrender is actually a merging. So if we say surrender to God, it doesn't mean like you fail, but it means you merge with that highest light that you are. So this week, what I want you to do is read this sutra in your Yoga Sutra manual or in your books, and I want you to contemplate this sutra. What is there in your life that you want to surrender to God? So we'll start with this sort of more manifest aspect. What do you need to say, I surrender this to you, God? I don't understand the why, but I am open and surrendering this to God. It's not saying you condone it, you agree with it, you understand it, but this is a path that was laid out and laid down by the sage Patanjali. Additionally, I want you to contemplate this in the context of your yogic practice, right? So we have life practice, and then we have that yogic practice and the way in which they merge. And in your yogic practice, I want you to watch your thoughts and see, how can I experience the light of God, or that Īśwara, moving through this form? How can I experience the light of God, or Īśwara, moving through this form? That's the contemplation this week. Okay, everybody, so you've got your exercise. Thank you so much. Enjoy working with this, and I look forward to seeing you in class again soon. Remember, everybody, you are beautiful, you are powerful, and you are free. You are a luminous soul. Be blessed. Be blessed. Love you.